Tanse! Kia ora. This is Ron McHugh, Indigenous Spark Podcast. We're here on Enoch First Nation at the World Indigenous Nations Games at Tomahawk Park for the spear throw. And I have my guest.
Kia ora, my name is Hepi, Ferris, Bretherton, and I'm from Ngati Tuwharetoa, Aotearoa, New Zealand. Kia ora.
Right on. Well, welcome to Canada.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how have you been enjoying the game so far?
So far so good. I've enjoyed every moment of this trip, experiencing different cultures and creating lifetime friendships with different people and different cultures that are like-minded and similar to us in New Zealand as Maori people.
Yeah. Where in New Zealand is your tribe exactly?
We're based in the central North Island in Lake Taupo, on the southern end of the lake, and my tribe is called Ngati Turumakina, and that is a sub-tribe of Ngati Tuwharetoa.
Okay, right on. What do you do over there?
In Turangi, that's the town where I live in.
Oh, okay.
I'm a youth representative for the beneficiary tribe organisation within Turangi area, and I attend national meetings all around New Zealand, and
nice.
we other youth Indigenous people come together, and we're trying to lead a new path for others and for other generations coming, so it makes it easier for them for their upbringing and everything else.
Beautiful. Yeah. That's great work. So is there a website or a link that we can access?
Not yet. There isn't a website. We're actually setting up some social media platforms for our forum, but so far we haven't got any pages or websites that you can access.
Well, please let me know as soon as you do, and then I'll share it with the audience.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you said you're a youth worker and you have a lot of youth representatives from your community, from your tribe.
Yes.
What kind of issues do the youth face over where you're from?
We face all kinds of issues.
Yeah.
Basically, we'll start with our main ones: suicide, youth justice, employment. You can name it all. Alcohol, drug addictions. Just a lot of jail, like young youth going into jail. So at the moment, we currently working together, and we're trying to bring our youth that are related to our tribes, and we're trying to, before they go into courts, they go through a process where they come back to their village, and it's for us to maybe give them hope or some help, and after that hopefully they don't commit any crime and just things like that. But that's one of the things that we kind of work on in our tribes.
That's awesome, man. That's like restorative justice, basically, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when I went over to New Zealand about 10 years ago, that was what the internship was based on, a restorative justice model. And I know a lot of the indigenous models of wellness and revitalization, they come from New Zealand.
Ooh.
I know that there was a daycare model where they have the elder coming in. Here we call it Head Start. Head Start, and the model of Head Start is having an elder in with the kids to learn their culture and everything like that. So it's really awesome that what you're doing with youth, hopefully you can share it with us here.
Definitely.
And maybe we can use it over here as well. I mean, if there's not already one existing, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal, to share with our Indigenous people all around the world, so that we can unite as one and work together, so that hopefully in the future that there's a path for all Indigenous youth to make a start in life, and then we can change our views and hopefully be the best we can in this world, and still looking back to our values and our ancestors and being grateful for what they've left behind for us and all the work that they've done for us. So definitely.
Awesome. Well, I know our youth here as well are facing a lot of issues.
Yes.
We have record suicide rates. Yes. We have record incarceration rates. We have widespread disease and like chronic disease like diabetes and heart disease and whatnot. So I believe that these diseases are a manifestation of a lack of spirit inside your body and a lack of connection. And so what I want to do is I want our Indigenous family to heal, and I want us to heal in many different ways, but I know some of them are isolated, some of them are lonely, some of them are just want to give up. I would like for you, if you don't mind, just topping off this interview here with a message for anybody any Indigenous family who's watching, who you could help.
For me, for this trip, what I've learnt is the experience will never end, and my passion will forever grow. I will always be a part of the Indigenous culture, and I really recommend that to all Indigenous people. I seriously do this. Like coming together as one and being a part of something bigger than ourselves is beyond measure. I honestly recommend attending these kinds of events and finding yourself within these events, and it's truly amazing coming from New Zealand into a different country, into a different culture, into a different tribe, and experience something new. I honestly recommend it.
Right on. So what I can take from this is basically one of the things in motivation as well that I've heard is that you have to go beyond yourself. The victim mentality, being entitled. I know it's hard to do as colonized people, and I went through it myself. I went through a period of victimization, and I pointed the finger all the time, but it has to stop, it has to end, and you have to move forward. When you decide that, connect with your culture, connect with your family and your community.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Right on. Well, thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate everything that you do. Right on, bro. Right on.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. Okay, so the Indigenous Spark Podcast. Ka kite anō.
Ka kite anō.
And hi.
Hi.
Right on.
Kansei Indigenous Spark users. So you may have noticed at the end of this episode that Hepi had used we had touched noses. Now, in the Maori tradition, this is a very sacred thing. It's called a hongi. I'm not going to explain it to you. I just want to explain very shortly what it was and what it means to the Maori. I can't give it justice, but I'm going to link a video below. Okay, so just watch that video and you'll understand exactly why Hepi did what he did and why we both did what we did. Okay, so all the best. Be good to one another.